So how does one nurture their creative spirit on the entrepreneurial journey? Well, stick around because I have a few thoughts on that. So the first step is to just approach life as a child, as that creative or that playful curiosity about everything, and not judging it, right? Just go into it without judgment and have an open mind about the playfulness and the uniqueness and the, exploring uncharted territory like a child would. The number two is cultivate mindfulness. So take a step back and take some time to just go inwards, right? Inside yourself. Take 5 minutes and just meditate. Just go inwards, be silent with yourself, because when you do that, that really makes your mind fertile for all kinds of creative ideas. A quiet mind is way better with imagination and creativity than one that is clogged by a million different thoughts. So the next point that I brought up was to diversify your influences. So if you're always doing the same thing with the same people at the same time, in the same way, you don't really get to grow. But if you diversify your experiences, like I went skydiving and I went horseback riding, and I've done all kinds of weird things, in my life. Not that those are weird, but I've done a lot of crazy things in my life to expand my thought patterns and the way that I thought about life. And by doing that, it really immersed me in different experiences and different ways of seeing things. So try new things, meet new people, read books that you would not necessarily read, watch movies that you would have never thought to give a second chance with, and do things that you don't normally do and see what happens with your creativity. And the last thing that I touched upon was connect with other people from very different sources than you. Connect with artists, connect with people that can bring value into your world. In the book Think and Grow Rich, there's a moment in the book where Napoleon Hill talks about this mastermind group that he puts together in his imagination. And it's basically, think of all the people, dead or alive, that you would want to sit with and listen to if you could. Your perfect mastermind. Who would that be? Who would be sitting at that table? And then he pushes through and he says, okay, now imagine being at that table with them. Imagine yourself talking to them about your business or talking to them about the things that you're struggling with, and seeing what that mastermind group comes up with back to you. And I know you think this is crazy, but I have had masterminds, imaginary masterminds, for my whole life. And you would be amazed at the things that come back sometimes. It's definitely something you have to be open-minded about, but it actually works. Where that information comes from, whether it's another depth of your brain, your soul, or I don't know, but it works, and it really creates a growth mindset, and it gives you different avenues and different ideas. So why not try it? So sit down today, write down all the people that you would love to see at that mastermind table, and then go into a meditation, go into a visualization, imagine yourself sitting with these people, talk to them, and see what comes back, and share it with me, please. Share it in the comments if you do this exercise, because I'm really curious if it works for you, because it's always worked for me. So if this resonates with you, please follow, like, and share, and please give some thought to joining my community.